Welcome back. Today we're kicking things off with Act 1 of the action selling process, the commitment objective. This first step is the foundation for every successful sales conversation. Without it, you're flying blind. With it, you walk into every meeting with clear purpose and a plan to guide the conversation. Welcome to Growth Amplifiers, where we showcase the best tips, resources, and tools to amplify and scale your business. So what exactly is a commitment objective? Simply put, it's the specific action or agreement you want the client to commit to by the end of the call or meeting. It's not about closing the final sale right away, especially if it's early in the process. Instead, it's about securing the next step that moves the sale forward. Whether it's scheduling a follow-up meeting, agreeing to a demo, reviewing a proposal, your commitment objective is what keeps the process moving in the right direction. Why is having a commitment objective so important? Because without one, it's easy for a meeting to lose focus. You might end up spending too much time on small talk, getting sidetracked, or leaving the client without a clear understanding of what comes next. A commitment objective gives you purpose and keeps the meeting results-oriented. Now, let's break down how to define and execute a strong commitment objective into 3 actionable steps. First, begin with the end in mind. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish in this meeting? Think about where the client is in their buying journey and what the next logical step would be. For example, if this is an initial discovery meeting, your commitment objective might be to schedule a second call to present a tailored solution. If it's later in the process, it might be to gain an agreement on specific terms or a timeline for implementation. Second, make it specific and realistic. Your objective needs to be clear and achievable based on the stage of the sales process and the client's readiness. For example, instead of saying, I want them to be interested in our product, say, I want them to agree to attend a product demo next week. A specific objective is measurable, so you know whether or not you achieved it by the end of the meeting. Finally, prepare how you'll present it when it's time to ask for the client's commitment. Be clear, confident, and direct. For instance, you might say, based on what we've discussed today, would you be open to scheduling a demo next week to see how this solution could work for you and your team? Notice how this is straightforward and ties directly to the conversation you've had. It's not pushy, it's just logical. Now, let's talk about common mistakes to avoid when defining a commitment objective. The first mistake I see people making is being way too vague. Objectives like, I want to make a good impression, or I want them to like our product. These aren't actionable or measurable. The second mistake is being overly ambitious. Asking for a major decision too early in the process can make the client feel pressured or overwhelmed. Instead, focus on a smaller, achievable step that naturally leads to the next stage in the process. Here's a quick exercise to help you practice. Before your next meeting, write down your commitment objective in one sentence. For example, I want the client to agree to a 30-minute follow-up call to review our proposal. Then think about how you'll ask for it during the conversation. Rehearse it out loud until it feels natural. The big takeaway here is that starting every sales conversation with a clear commitment objective sets you up for success. It gives your meeting purpose, keeps the conversation focused, and ensures you're always moving closer and closer to the sale. What's your approach to defining commitment objectives? Share your tips in the comments. I'd love to hear how you apply this step. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to take their sales game to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time as we explore the next stage of action selling process. To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.